Hi guys, I'm making this video to share my skin journey with you. Hopefully you can learn from my experience and my mistakes, and I really would love to tell you a story when I went on Roaccutane due to my skin concerns. So that was about 5 years. So 5 years ago, when I first started to have adult acne, they were really large and cystic, and had on top of that, I also had really bad rosacea. My skin has always been sensitive, and I had to. In the beginning, I didn't know why a lot of products wouldn't suit me, or why my skin would react. My friend would use the same product literally, and she'll have no issues, but my skin would just go all inflamed and would react really badly to certain chemicals. So now I'm very careful with the products that I select, but it also has to do a lot of the changes, a lot apart from maybe a quality of your skin, that on the surface that you could regulate, like the dryness and the oiliness. You can temporarily find a solution to fix that, but I think after 10 plus years having a battle with my skin, I pretty much came to a conclusion that it's all internal. It's almost impossible to regulate your skin acne, specific problem as acne. Probably there are other issues that you could improve temporarily on the outside, but I know from the experience with having acne for 10 plus years that it's almost impossible to find a solution externally. So specifically with the cystic acne that are really bad, that do leave scars. As you can see, I have some scars here and here and here. So these scars, they came from after one day my skin got, I never had, maybe I had like a 1 or 2 acne, but then at some point, approximately 2.5 years ago, I woke up and I had like 3 huge cystic acne that was also inflamed in red, and there was a rosacea on top of this acne. So it has like doubled whatever skin condition you could imagine. The worst case scenario, that probably was the worst that anyone could experience in their life, and it was a really terrible experience. But I had no other choice pretty much as to do something about it super urgently, because prior to that, I would just I would just drink antibiotics. I would go to doctor. I would do lots of millions of different facials, lasers. I don't know. There is absolutely no procedure that is in beauty industry that I haven't done yet. So after that, when I woke up with having like literally like 4 cystic acnes, and I knew that they're definitely gonna leave scars, which at the end happened. But also it's type of acne that is not gonna go by itself. You cannot squeeze it. You cannot just sit there and wait for it to be gone, because it will take probably 3-4 months until it's completely gone, and then it's also gonna leave scar. Definitely 100% cystic acne is gonna leave scarring, some sort, or or one way or another. It's not gonna be, someone can have a very little mild scarring. Some people would have like really in-depth scarring, and anyone who'd ever had cystic acne, that would confirm that. So now, enough about my condition. So when I woke up like that, I realized that I was thinking about, I was juggling the idea of taking Roaccutane for a while, but then I realized that's pretty much my only solution at this point for to go on Roaccutane. So I immediately called my GP to ask direction for a dermatologist to get dermatologist to prescribe me Roaccutane. I have actually gotten a very mild dosage. It was 10 milligrams for 1 month, and then for the first 30 days 10 milligrams each day, and then for the next 1 month, because I was going on a European holiday, which meant it's a lot of sun, a lot of exposure to UV, which ideally you have to avoid while you're on Roaccutane. So she gave me a dosage of 10 milligrams every second day. After reading on Roaccutane a lot more, I learned that it's, I think, 1 milligram per 1 kilo of your body if you want it, to be working good and have a good results from that in a short period of time. So Roaccutane is a really dangerous tablet, but and all the side effects that I read from it were really scary, starting from depression up to going to potentially, if you get pregnant on Roaccutane, like, you have to be very careful and avoid pregnancy. But if you do, it's very dangerous pill to get pregnant on, and there are bad consequences, and you could not get pregnant for at least 6 months to a year after that. And also, it's really not a very good tablet with millions side effects. At that point of time, it's one of those things where you have to weigh the benefit versus side effects. So when I woke up and I had my whole skin inflamed, and I had 3 major cystic acne on my face, and I knew I'm gonna scar after that. I wasn't thinking twice. I went on Roaccutane because I needed a solution for that. Immediately to number one, stop, but number two, not to repeat itself again next month. So I took Roaccutane for 1.5 months. I came back and my acne stopped for almost 1 year and 1 month. So 1 year and 1 month, my skin was amazingly clear. It cleared up. It was all good, white, and I started to work on healing my cystic acne post cystic acne scarring. So I started to heal that, and I managed to clean the surface of that, and I managed to do a lot of different procedures to rejuvenate and allow my skin cells to produce new, essentially brand new skin cells, and more collagen to build those cells. So 1 year and 1 month after I've taken Roaccutane,